Issue that's been a bone of contention for many communities, mainly disadvantaged and densely populated. The South African Human Rights Commission has wrapped up its National Investigative Inquiry on the impact of load reduction on human rights. The last session of the 4-day hearing discussed the causes of load reduction. Illegal power connections came up as one of the main reasons for it. The Minister of Electricity and Energy says those paying for their electricity are also feeling the pinch of load reduction.
2.1 million customers are bypassing. So these are people who are consuming illegally. They have never purchased electricity, a unit of electricity in the past 12 months. And yet they are consuming, costing Eskom upwards of 3 billion rands per month. And I'll come to the numbers with regards to Eskom and municipalities and see what the impact of this is. And then we went on an aggressive drive. 400,000 of them came and said, "We apologize, please legalize us." You are going to find that there is a relationship between the density, the concentration of those that are bypassing, and the issues of load reduction. What is the big point I'm making? The biggest casualties of load reduction is those that are paying.
Power utilities, Eskom and City Power, told the Commission that among the many reasons for the implementation of load reduction in the city is the rapid increase in population density, which is putting severe strain on the electricity grid.
From our perspective and from a technical perspective, the load reduction is enforced as a last resort to protect the infrastructure, to prevent loss of life, and extend the periods without electricity once the transformer has exploded. So we want to make sure that this inconvenience is of the lesser evils compared to one where once the infrastructure is damaged, communities go for an extended period with us trying to replace the transformers, source them, and at the minimum we go for about 6 months before we get this infrastructure.
City Power has demonstrated that load reduction is not a preferred strategy but a last resort measure to employed to prevent network failure and prolong outages. As outlined in the technical section of the report, we are actively implementing alternative mitigation strategies to reduce the reliance on load reduction. Given the circumstances, we submit that load reduction remains a constitutionally permissible and necessary measure used in a manner that both justifiable and proportionate to need to safeguard the integrity of Johannesburg electricity grids and its customers.
City Power says because of the excessive pressure on the power grid, load reduction is essential to avoid a catastrophic long-term failure. Due to the overwhelming number of submissions received by the Commission, the initial 3-day inquiry was extended by a day.
We extended it given the overwhelming public interest in load reduction. We've received numerous submissions, and we, as the Commission, decided to extend it for a day to allow communities to come and present their testimonies in person. I think that personal touch allows people to see the humanity, and they also speak about their dignity. And often when you look at someone speak about their dignity, you can see the impact it's had on them.
The Commission is expected to provide recommendations once it has gone through all the oral and written submissions. Ramokgopa, SABC News, Sandton.